Hi Libras, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your first half of April 2018 reading. The energies we're kind of asking Spirit about through this reading is, do they love me? Do they not? All right. Now, sometimes it veers off into a career situation. Sometimes it veers off into a personal family situation. So whomever's energies I am pulling for this general reading, great. If you'd like me to pull your personal energies and do a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and the information for prices is listed below. So I'm starting out with the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild, and I'm going to be pulling a message from Spirit when it comes to spiritual guidance, and we will close with this card at the end of the reading. Please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless us with clearly defined messages regarding those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra for the first half of April 2018. Thank you. Now, pardon my gum. It keeps my mouth moist, or I'd be drinking water throughout this whole entire video. I'm sorry if it bothers you. I do the best I can. So we've got Dance of the Planets, and we've got number 56. 5 plus 6 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we do have, if someone's worried about connecting with another person, I do believe that a connection will take place of sorts. But I'm not sure it's going to be a connection that you expected. Yeah, but we're going to get back to this card at the end of the reading to close with. All right, so let me find that spot in the book. All right, what I want to do first is get into the, I'm going to use the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. Now I'm going to do two Celtic spreads next to each other. The first spread is to represent you Libras. Male, female, relationship, not. This is just an energy reading for whomever's energies I am pulling. And the second Celtic spread will represent a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment that you are contemplating or is in your thoughts at this time. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra with clearly defined messages regarding Libra's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the first half of April 2018. Thank you. Wow, so the first card is you and someone else really enjoying your connection, or you in general just feeling like a kid wanting to have fun and play. Being the responsible, contented, happy, fulfilled, feminine energy, but person of your home. Okay, caregiver, provider, feeling very good in your space, and in your mental aspects position we have the Hierophant. Maybe someone's thinking about marriage, maybe someone's thinking about changing things up. One path has ended and now something is changing and it is time for a new beginning. For some of you in your in your foundation, we have the Four of Cups. So some of you are looking at a situation wondering, does this connection fulfill me any longer? Now again, this could be when it comes to business. And in the recent past, your heart was wide open and you were making great wishes to be able to step into a new beginning. Now, I do feel like in the first week, you guys are really excited about taking a risk of sorts. And you do have the ability with the Ace of Pentacles to step into a financial path that will lead you into greater success. And that's what's kind of pulling you away from, you're feeling, whoever's energies these are, I do feel like you're feeling like it is time for a new path. You're excited for a new path. What you wanted came true, and now you're shining brightly and having fun, but you're kind of getting, I don't know if it's so much bored, but unfulfilled in a way by which you want more prosperity. And Spirit's saying at some point, you've got to let go of frustrations when it comes to how to begin this new path. In your hopes and fears position, we've got you guys with the Seven of Pentacles looking at your surroundings. Remember to give thanks to Spirit for all the wonderful blessings in your life, but also, get excited about how much more you can manifest now because of how far you've come in your path. Because in the outcome position, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. In other words, because it's a Wheel of Fortune, it could mean that there's karmic energies tied to this situation that could be a little touchy in the love area. It could be that the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor when you decide to take a risk into a new direction. Again, this could be a new direction when it comes to finances, maybe coming together in the first couple weeks, communicating or going to a meeting or negotiating how you want things to be and stepping into greater prosperity, a larger home, a larger business, and then knowing that a cycle has ended and boom, here comes the money you've wanted or the situation that you've wanted. The wheel does turn in your favor because you put away the swords of frustration and you chose to take control of your path and step into a new direction. So the other person, place, circumstance, situation. If it's a person per se, we've got the Hanged Man energy. Someone is looking at things from every perspective, and maybe they're dragging their feet. Maybe they're waiting for finances to come their way, or they're busy focusing on finances. In their mental aspects position, they are fearing that something's coming to an end. And with the Tower card energies, that could very well be that someone else's path is over when it comes to abundance and they need to change things up. Yes, they are looking at a new path ahead, but there is fear there because they have not gone into that path before. They have not experienced this new beginning. In the past, they were focused on the wishes that you wanted to come true. And now in the first week of April, we've got them kind of feeling stuck because things are changing. The person you're thinking of either sees you as a very creative person and they want to help manifest what you want to manifest, or you guys have control over, or I should say the other person has control over, not much. You guys are kind of taking control right now. And this person is feeling a little bit stuck, fearful of the path ahead. I think it's because you guys are making changes. And Spirit is telling the other person everything's going to be okay. Everybody's trying to pitch in here to care and give and provide and be there for one another. Spirit is telling this other person, you're not stuck. This is a blessing and nothing is going to completely fall apart. It may just be in your thoughts that it's going to, just because something's going to change. Now, in the person you're thinking of situation, they are fearing some sort of secret, because you guys are saying, you know what, I'm advancing in my life. I'm moving forward in my life. And the other person is saying, why are they doing this? The other person is wanting to sneak away from almost like responsibility. And you guys are working on karma, working on finances, working on fortune. So in a 3-card summary here from Spirit's saying, lay down the sword and have a discussion. Okay, discuss a new path that will involve some changes, whether someone likes it or not, because you guys aren't happy with it and you want to be passionate. You want to be excited about a direction in your life. Some of you, not all of you, have just not been happy with what's been transpiring, and it's made you feel unhealthy. It's made you want to leave a path and start anew. And it's gotten you up in your head. It's gotten you depressed. And I think some of you, not all of you, are saying, if I can just go work on this project, I will be and feel more fulfilled and happy. All right. In the first couple weeks of April, Spirit is offering you the strength, for some of you, not all of you, to look at this small offer and to appreciate how far you've come when it comes to working things out financially. Some of you, not all of you, want to just go and have fun with your friends to release that sadness or depression. to recognize how far you've come and to allow yourself to live what it is you're manifesting. In other words, to enjoy the hard work you've put in. So you might have to speak your truth to others a little bit, which can be hard. In the end here, in the next the third week or so of April 2018, you guys will be able to make a wish when it comes to something you've been very excited and passionate about come true. Spirit's going to assist you with that. Okay. So let's continue with these messages and see what Spirit has to say when it comes to love for you guys. Oops, I'm not going to use that one. Or am I? I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to bring in the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to just add some more information, guidance, and messages for you guys when it comes to your love and romance energies. This is at 11:11. Is the time stamp. All right, so some of you are just missing that fun with your friends, that connection, that shining, that feeling like a kid again, and you're needing to free yourself for just a minute, you know, to take back control of your life, to remember who you are when you're not serving everyone else, because I see you as a very contented, hardworking, beautiful surroundings, happiness, having all the things that you want, and a love life that is being affected by children. Now, in your mental aspects position, you've gone down a long path and you can now step into a new beginning, and I think you are. It's in your thoughts. And it may feel as though financial factors or issues are becoming a factor in your love life. Well, that can change, right? In your foundation, some of you, not all of you, well, this is also what you have control over, want to step into this new path of financial abundance. So just, it's available to you because it's an Ace of Pentacles here. But make sure you forgive yourself and others, and everybody understands, you know, through some healing here, what your wish was and has been in the past. And it's like you wish for something, but there's red flags tied to your desire to wish for something. So like you can't enjoy what you wanted to do because you couldn't free yourself. So in the next 2 to 3, well, the first, let's say a week and a half or so into April, you guys are getting excited to head out on this journey, even if it's just an afternoon walk with a friend to just kind of get some freedom. And maybe you're feeling like you're being deceptive, or someone thinks you're being deceptive just because you want to break into your own space. All right. The Spirit is saying, you know, be careful with the swords, the words, the actions, the interactions, and the reactions. Okay? Clear your energy from anything that made you feel down like that, and take control of your path. Look at this new path ahead, not as a struggle, but as an exciting new thing that you're allowing yourself to have. In your hopes and fears position, you've come a long way, you've worked hard, you're comfortable, but you just need to see how far you can succeed in your life when it comes to happiness, joy, and contentment. Now, we do have a past connection here. This is interesting. So some of you, not all of you, those who are single, of course, maybe connecting out with someone from your past, or who feels like a past life connection. Some of you are moving into a new path, working on your finances, and you come into a new connection for the first time that feels like a past life karmic connection. And in the outcome position, we have the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, Libras, because your love life ascends into a deeper level of commitment. So we have you stepping into a new path, trying to release someone, for whoever the single person is, trying to free yourself from what did feel so fulfilling, but it's like you didn't get fulfilled. Was someone deceptive? Do you still want a journey here? Know that you can manifest whatever journey is right for your own heart and soul, and that what's meant to be will be. That you can bring this engagement towards you, if that's what you want, by just praying to Spirit for it. Now the other person, they might have secrets. Now I'm getting more into the single person here, who's contemplating somebody else, who's focused on something else, who feels trapped somehow, who's dragging their feet, who's contemplating endings and a new path with someone who may be very spiritual. They want a happily ever after. They want to be a provider, but they also are in protection and defense mode because they are desiring some sort of freedom. Now in a 3-card summary to my left, with the same Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue for clarification, we've got the first week of April, representing romantic feelings you may have. For some of you, not all of you, watch out for codependency. You or someone else may become addicted to an earthbound item, such as a person, place, circumstance, or situation. Get to know someone first and stay optimistic. Some of you may reconcile with what feels like a past life connection or someone from the past. And there's some sort of new love or what feels like a new love. But love yourself first. Spirit's saying the other person wants to be playful, but they don't have the same viewpoint and perspective on this connection as you do. Forgive and learn. Release and heal. What shall be, shall be. As you take your heart back, you'll be able to experience more love in your present. So keep an open mind and have heart-to-heart conversations with someone. Are they married? Do they want to get married? Do you want to get married? And be clear with someone and make sure, do you both have the same perspective on your future together? Very soon, you will recognize a romance of a lifetime, and Spirit will help for you to decide. In the meantime, over the first couple weeks of April, they're saying just take your time to extend your lighthearted energies and flirt. It's safe to love, but there's no way we can control another person or the situation. For some of you, not all of you, this is why you need to take a break. Maybe you're contemplating giving a situation a chance, wondering if someone could be the one. And Spirit's saying if there is a strong magnetic chemistry, that maybe by mid-April to the end of April, some of you, not all of you, will come together and finally come into a connection with someone that feels very lucky, very blessed. When it comes to finances or moving to a bigger business or making more money, it is through communication that you guys will be able to end the cycle of an old path and step into good luck. So, for clarification, actually no, I'm going to move into spiritual guidance with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. Okay, and here we go. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra with clearly defined spiritual guidance, representing the first half of April 2018 in a circle spread. All right, right off the bat, you guys are receiving a message. And in your thoughts, you start to wish, hope, and pray for something. In your relationship sector, Spirit's saying, watch out for cycles. Cycles are something that teach us in our path. They're things that we do over and over again, only coming back to the same unfulfilled results. So now's the time to stop those cycles in their tracks when you recognize them in the relationship sector and do something different. Because this message may make you want to wish for something, but identify old cycles and who you are now. Some of you, not all of you, in your creative aspects position are stepping into a new path, a new beginning, and you may just have some fear. In your actions position, there's deceit. Now it could be, it's tied to the message, and I'm going to clarify next. Spirit's saying emotionally take time to go out into the woods, into your grove with your kitty cat and your blanket, and take some time to think about the things that you may not know. Subconsciously, by the 3rd week in April, or mid-April, Spirit is going to shine some sort of understanding down upon you when it comes to this message and the way that maybe you would have reacted or acted in the past. You're now going to understand the cycles. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, all you can do is hope for this path. We have no control over this path. But we do have the inner strength of the summoning card. Now with this card, it's a reminder that everything that transpires in our path happens because we summoned it into our path. Consciously, subconsciously, or spiritually, we allowed for someone or something to come into our path, and everything and everyone tied to that person. So now you have the inner strengths in the first half of April 2018 to contemplate who and or what you're going to summon into your path and who and or what you are not. It's tied to this message, and it's tied to deceptive actions. So in a 3-card summary to my right with the same wisdom of the House of Night deck, we've got Spirit telling you right off the bat, as a message comes in, you may start to wish for something, and no matter how badly you wish to go through this doorway, it is blocked by a cement wall with the forbidden energies in order to protect you. Someone's going to keep you blocked out somehow, and you need to make the right choice when it comes to situations that could become complicated. That's where cycles come in. In the 2nd week of April, take an oath to yourself as you become honest with yourself and others about taking a risk in your life. Because by taking an oath to yourself not to do this, to be honest with yourself about this, you are going to receive energies of great confidence, of great playfulness. And the High Priestess of Air is going to do the dirty work to cut out anyone, any place, circumstance, situation, environment that needs to go for you so that you can set a new vision for yourself. In the outcome position, the 3rd or middle of April, 3rd week or middle of April, some of you, not all of you, whomever's energies I'm pulling for this general reading, feel trapped. But know that as much as this bird is sticking its chest out trying to stand its ground, it is unaware that the door is open on the back of the cage and has been the entire time. We are never stuck here on earth. We can choose to take our mind, body, and soul and move it in any direction we so choose. So it's up to you to decide what is going to bring you success in the first half of April and what is it you're going to bring to a conclusion. You will have the warrior energies within you to do so. Stand up for yourself. If what you are asking for is, there's nothing wrong with it, is what I'm being guided to instruct. So I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot deck for confirmation and clarification, and then I'm going to go ahead and close. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra. Okay, so a gift could come in, a message could come in, a new path could start to open when it comes to financial abundance. And in your mental aspects position, some of you are wishing for a dream to come true. Spirit's offering you the strength to wait because the path ahead of you is unclear. In your relationship sector, there may be a lot of passion, but there are also those cycles that bring unhappy endings. So in the first couple weeks of April, take some time to focus on abundance and where you may move in your financial path ahead and in your actions position. Contemplate this new path. Are there deceptive energies tied to it or not? If not, then there's nothing wrong with taking that risk, right? The Spirit's saying take the next 2 to 3 weeks or the first 2 to 3 weeks of April 2018 to sit in your grove and to think about What needs to be laid down in your path? What is it that's become too much? Oh, hold on one second. Okay, my dog freaked out for whatever reason. Sorry about that. Now, subconsciously, we have you coming into an understanding. When a message comes in, by the 3rd week or middle of April, when it comes to financial abundance, when it comes to something that has potential, that's going to give you some sort of understanding about a new path that you've been contemplating. But you're going to handle this path differently because you've been here, done this. I also want to say that there's some sort of understanding here that someone comes to about a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. That information is going to be about the passion in the relationship, in the connection, however it applies. In your practical matters position, in your day-to-day aspects position, have hope that you are with your true love, that you are with your soul partner, your soul path. You are heading in the right direction. Spirit's saying you will, as long as you clearly understand who and or what you are summoning into your path. Then you will be able to celebrate a new beginning. So it's a process of letting go of old energies that may, by which, connect you with others who are deceitful. Yeah. So a path is definitely over for someone who wants to go back to it. It's dissipated. It's gone. It's time for a new beginning. Take an oath to yourself after putting much thought into a situation about what your new vision is going to be like. So therefore, you will not remain trapped in your thoughts, but you will receive the major arcana justice. Spirit is working on your behalf with this major arcana to cut anything negative out of your path so that you may find balance in your life once again. So it all comes down to what brings you success and what is it that needs to go. So we pulled a card earlier from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild, and the card we pulled for you was the dance of the planets. All right. So to close, I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author. The oracle brings a message. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love, mercy and joy to you now, that their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most of it. These are the times when big shifts are possible, supported by the cosmic movements. So pray for grace and enjoy the ride. So put your foot down, go after what fulfills you first and foremost in the first half of April. Know that things need to change up a little bit, but at the end, everything is going to work out in a way by which you guys can find balance in your life once again. Thanks for stopping by. If you'd like a personal reading, again, my email is josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.